If you're turning 65 and going on to Medicare, I have some important information that you don't want to miss, so stick around. Hi, my name is Stephanie Apt. I am an independent Medicare consultant, and every day I help folks that are about to be turning 65 and are just getting bombarded with lots of information about Medicare. So this real brief video is going to simplify the basics that you need to know as you approach turning 65 and going on to Medicare for the first time. So there's four main parts to Medicare that you need to know: Part A, B, C, and D. Medicare Part A is your hospital insurance. And this is usually automatic when you turn 65 and free if you've been working in the US for at least 10 years. This helps to pay for things like inpatient hospital stays and skilled nursing facility care. Medicare Part B is your medical insurance. This usually is not free. Most people pay a standard monthly premium for Medicare Part B. It's either drawn from your Social Security check once you turn 65, or you pay it directly to the government if you're not collecting Social Security yet. Medicare Part B is your medical insurance. So this covers doctor's office visits and really everything outpatient outside the hospital setting. Diagnostic testing, x-rays, labs, things like that, all covered by Medicare Part B. Medicare Part C is an optional way to receive your Medicare benefits. I'll talk a little more about this in a moment. These are called Medicare Advantage plans, kind of Medicare replacement plans. They're not original Medicare, and they include the benefits of Medicare, but they just work a little bit differently. And Medicare Part D is your prescription drug coverage. So covering your prescription medications that you pick up at the pharmacy. Now, once you're on Medicare Parts A and B, which is original Medicare, that's Parts A and B, you essentially have two main options on how you can get your coverage. So I always tell people there's like a fork in the road. You kind of have to decide which way you're going to go as far as how you'd like to receive your Medicare benefits. So the first option is to go with original Medicare Part A and B that you receive through the government. And then most people tend to add on a Medicare Supplement Plan to go along with that. And the reason being is original Medicare doesn't cover everything. In general, Medicare pays about 80% and you have to pay 20%. So a supplement plan helps to pay that 20% that Medicare doesn't pay. So that's one option that you have. And if you do this, you'll typically need to add on a standalone Medicare Part D prescription drug plan as well to cover your medications. The other option that you have is to go with Medicare Part C, which again is that Medicare Advantage or Medicare Replacement Plan. If you decide to go with Medicare Part C, you no longer have original Medicare, you have a Medicare approved managed care plan. Now, Medicare Advantage plans usually include all of the benefits of Medicare Part A and B, as well as Part D prescription drug benefits. So it's kind of like an all-in-one Medicare plan where your drug coverage is included right there in the plan. With Medicare Advantage plans, you typically have to see doctors that accept your plan. So there's like a network of doctors that you need to see, and you pay co-pays, co-insurance, and out-of-pocket costs up to a certain annual maximum benefit. There's pros and cons to either of these paths, and really it's going to depend on you, your lifestyle, and your budget as far as which path is going to be the best fit for you. Some questions that you'll really want to ask yourself and think about before you make your decision on what type of Medicare plan you want to go with and what insurance company you want to go with for that plan. You want to ask yourself, what will your total monthly costs be? What can you factor into your budget as far as your Medicare costs? Now, in 2018, the standard Medicare Part B premium is $134 per month, and you pay that no matter which path you choose. So whatever, fork in the road you decide to go down, that is going to be the standard premium that you pay for Medicare Part B. And then in addition to that, depending on what type of supplement plan or alternatively what type of Advantage plan you go with, the additional monthly costs may vary. Will you be able to keep your doctors? If you're using a Medicare Advantage plan, you want to make sure and check if your doctors are in network and accept that plan. what will your RX costs be? There's a great search tool on Medicare.gov that will allow you to estimate your Medicare drug costs based on your current medications. And I'm going to link a video below that shows you exactly how to find out the best drug coverage for your needs and what you can expect to pay. Will you need referrals to see a specialist? With Medicare Supplement Plans, you never need referrals, but with Medicare Advantage Plans, you might. What if you're traveling? Will you have coverage? Medicare Supplement Plans have coverage all over the nation, nationwide. Medicare Advantage Plans may or may not. Most of the plans are regional, so you just want to ask yourself, how much do you travel? Is that going to be a deciding factor in your decision-making process? And in the case of a catastrophic medical event, what would my maximum out-of-pocket costs be? So this is just a handy checklist for you to kind of keep in your mind, or you can, write these questions down and make sure that when you're speaking to a broker or an agent about the different Medicare plans available in your area, you kind of have these questions in your mind so you can go over them and you can make a really informed decision as you approach your Medicare enrollment. As an independent broker, I work with Medicare Advantage, Medicare Supplement, all types of different plans that are available out there. So you can feel free to give me a call if you have any questions about the plans or pricing in your area. I would be more than happy to help. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please click the subscribe button, and we'll hope to see you again soon. Thanks so much.